Hiya! Welcome to the 1940s. We're going to read the words from an actual vintage newspaper today. It is the News and Chronicle from London, England, dated Saturday, August 12th, 1944.
And when they hear a tune I can't control my dancing heels to save my soul. Weary blues can't get into my shoes because my shoes refuse to ever grow weary. I keep cheerful on an earful of music sweet, 'cause I've got happy feet.
At the time of this newspaper, it was still World War II. Nazis' peril from Le Mans drives. American armored columns have swung north from Le Mans and are now threatening the German forces still engaged at the Mortagne and Vire areas far to the west. Paris radio has reported that General Bradley's forces have pushed beyond Alencon, which lies 30 miles southeast of Falaise, against which the Canadians are now driving. Montgomery, Germans are in a bad way. Victory lies ahead if we do not relax. General Montgomery, in a message to the troops under his command last night, gave a picture of Germany's plight in France. At this time of great opportunity, he said, I feel that I want to speak to the officers and men of the Allied armies in France. We are a great team, Americans, British, Canadians, and also the soldiers of fighting in France and of Poland, all knit together into one fighting machine and all working for one plan. Let us finish with it once and for all, and so hasten the end of the war. The soldiers, to relieve the stress, told a lot of jokes. Here's one of my favorites. A passenger train is fully loaded, and a German soldier, on leave, shares a compartment with an old lady, a beautiful French woman, and a young French man.
There am I on the old settee, there is she sitting close to me, so I picks up my ukulele, and I sings her a little song. She says, Daddy, I'm strong for you, ain't there something that you can do? So I picks up my ukulele, and I sings her a little song. Oh, oh.
The train enters a tunnel, and no one can see anything. A kiss is heard. Then a slap. When the train comes out of the tunnel, The German has a horrible black eye. So unlucky, thinks the German soldier. The Frenchman gets the kiss and I get the blame. Well done, my girl, thinks the old lady. You stopped that brute. Beautiful woman is puzzled. Why would that German kiss an old lady? Frenchman, meanwhile, thinks, how clever I am! I kiss the back of my hand, hit the German, and no one suspects me.
My life has only begun. Beyond the blue horizon lies a rising sun.
Mr. Churchill has arrived in Italy, said an Associated Press report from Rome yesterday. The Germans have begun to pull out of Florence, according to Berlin. The news was given yesterday by the German news agency, which said the German troops in Florence have been withdrawn from the northern bank of Arno to the northern fringe of the city. Within 4 days, during a recent operational patrol in the Mediterranean, a British submarine sank 5 enemy ships, a 5,000-ton supply ship, a salvage vessel of 1,000 tons, a lighter, a minesweeper, and an R boat. The submarine was commanded by Lieutenant G.E. Hunt. Television to show your scenes in color. New method is lifelike. Mr. J.L. Baird, the inventor, will next week demonstrate the latest advance in television, improve color, and stereoscopic effects, which will produce lifelike pictures. After perfecting his development, Mr. Baird locked up his laboratory a few days and went off for holiday by the sea, where I spoke to him yesterday. By this process, it will be possible for the ordinary user of television to see colored pictures in his homes, he said. It will be like looking through a window instead of at a screen. Mr. Baird thought it was rather early in the day to talk about cost. A color television set should not, however, cost much more than the present type. I asked the BBC if they would adopt the process and was told, "We are familiar with Mr. Baird's work. It is not possible at the moment to say anything, as the whole question of television is being discussed by a committee on which the BBC represents."
Beyond the blue horizon waits a beautiful...
Thrill of anticipation is no empty phrase. Who can fail to find joy in looking forward to good times, good things soon, we hope, to be our happy lot when victory brings us peace and plenty. We share the regret of our many friends that supplies are so limited. Pecks, meat, and fish pasties. Little and good, you get a lot of goodness out of a little Hovis. Recipe for mock crab goes down well and saves precious points. Grate 2-ounce dry cheese fine and mix it with 2 tablespoons of fresh breadcrumbs. Season well with salt, pepper, and mustard. Add 1 tablespoonful of vinegar and stir in enough milk to make the mixture look like a dressed crab. Garnish with watercress and served with potato salad. Cinema hit, but sleeping staff escape. More flying bombs were sent over southern England, including the London area, during Thursday night and yesterday. Again, many were shot down by AA defenses and fighters. A cinema received a direct hit, but the manager and his wife and members of the staff who were sleeping in dressing rooms were saved by the safety curtain, which stood firm. The bomb went through the roof and wrecked the interior of the cinema. Tanks on the roof burst and water flooded into the building. They painted a greyhound. 4 men yesterday were found guilty in Glasgow of defrauding the Shawfield Greyhound Racing Company, the public, and bookmakers. The indictment stated that by painting or otherwise treating a greyhound to make it look like another dog, they substituted it in a £500 sweepstakes race for the dog which they had entered. The arresting policeman says, "This is not a sport, but a pure business, and a crooked business at that. If the public which attend such tracks are mugs enough to go, they must take their chances."
In a happy barnyard some years ago, a seemingly unimportant event occurred which was destined to vitally affect the future of that little world. Mr. and Mrs. Duck were expecting.
Mama, was ist los? What's this, a dark horse? Sieg Heil!
And so time passed. Hey, bud, not so fast.
Oh, all right. But time does fly, don't it, Johnny?
Time passed. The bad egg grew to duckhood, and with artistic aspirations dreamed of brush and palette, but ended up with only the brush.
They don't know art, and is it?
His artistic efforts spurned, he soon turned to other endeavors.
Und vergiss nicht, you dopes, ich bin der aufgeblasene Fresh in Deutschland, in alle Europa, ja in der ganzen Welt. My mother done told me. Sieg Heil!
And there were some gullible ones who listened. Especially one goose, more gullible than gooses. Geese, mice, geese usually go.
That's all right. That's the old stuff, kiddo. He's a smart fellow with brains, huh? Like me.
Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil, boy. I'm from South Germany. Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! Sieg Heil! I'm a Sieg Heiler, too.
E comincia contando! Sei tutte 9-10! Tutti frutti and all kinds of whips of cream and a wall of nuts!
to so erase all thoughts of peace from off this place? Have they forgot 'tis love that's right, and naught is gained by show of might? Then from out of the west came another partner to make a silly axis of himself.
I a Japanese a sapper man, sneaking on with a do. Just a Japanese a sapper man, I'm a little crazy too. Ouch! Oh, sorry! Oh, so sorry! Oh, very, very sorry, Freezer. Oh, to apologizing like a Dickens. Oh, just a minute, Freezer. Oh, I am not a Japanese son of gun. Yeah, and I'm Mock Turtle Soup.
With spreading clouds of war, once more the Axis marched toward dreams of further conquest.
1, 2, button of my shoe.
3, 4, shut honorable door.
5, 6, see him over the sticks. 7, 8,
Array them straight.
9, 10.
Begin again.
Mercy me, regretful sight. O branch of peace, forestall this fight. Kind sirs, change your warlike. Oh, yes.
Peekaboo, Frizz. Busy little bee, aren't I?
I hate war, but once begun, well, I just didn't choose to run. So I can point with pride and say, there's 3 that didn't get away.